Mont-Saint-Michel, where time rises with the tides. Now take a moment. Stop. Look around you. What stands before you is not just a building. Sometimes it is an island. Sometimes a path connected to the mainland. Sometimes a solitary silhouette rising from the sea. Mont-Saint-Michel is the shared masterpiece of stone and water, faith and patience, shaped over centuries. A rock, a dream, a beginning. The story begins in the year 708. One night, Bishop Aubert of Avranches dreams of Saint Michael the Archangel. Michael speaks to him and says, "Build a sacred sanctuary for me upon this rock." Aubert awakens, but does not take the command seriously. The dream returns, and then, once again. During the third vision, according to legend, Saint Michael touches the bishop's head. When Aubert wakes, there is a mark on his skull. That mark is still preserved in a church today. And so, this isolated rock becomes the beginning of a sacred pilgrimage, a fortress of faith in the sea. At first, there is only a small chapel here, but over time, its reputation spreads. Pilgrims arrive, monks settle in, walls begin to rise. Throughout the Middle Ages, Mont-Saint-Michel becomes both a monastery and a fortress. Because this place is strategically vital, the English attempt to conquer it again and again, but they never succeed. Why? Because Mont-Saint-Michel's true defense is not soldiers, nor walls. It is the tides. Here, the sea rises with astonishing speed. Within hours, the entrance disappears. What you walk on one moment can be completely underwater the next. That is why Mont-Saint-Michel has never been taken. From narrow streets to the sky now, imagine yourself walking upward. Narrow stone streets, steps worn smooth by centuries. As you rise, the wind grows stronger. With every step, the world below falls further away. The lower levels are dark, heavy, and enclosed. As you climb higher, light begins to appear. This design is intentional. For the monks, it represents the soul's journey from darkness to illumination. At the top, standing in the monastery courtyard, the sea surrounds you on all sides. Silence, wind, and a sense of eternity. Lives shaped by silence. Life for the monks here was never easy. Cold, isolation, endless prayer. Yet their purpose was clear: to move away from the world and closer to God. Mont-Saint-Michel becomes a refuge for souls seeking silence. For centuries, thousands of pilgrims arrive here, some barefoot, some after journeys lasting weeks, because reaching this place is not easy. And what is not easy to reach is often the most precious. From monastery to prison. But like all sacred places, Mont-Saint-Michel enters a darker chapter. During the French Revolution, the monastery is closed. The monks are forced to leave. The site becomes a prison. Escape is impossible. The sea is more powerful than any wall. For this reason, it earns the name the Bastille of the Sea. For years, prisoners are held within these stone walls, and silence, once meant for prayer, becomes a form of punishment. Rebirth. In the 19th century, Mont-Saint-Michel's value is rediscovered. The prison is closed. Restoration begins. The monument rises again from its ashes. Today, it stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of France's most visited landmarks. And yet, something remains unchanged. The guardian at the summit now, lift your gaze to the very top. You will see a golden figure. Saint Michael, sword raised, defeating the dragon. It is a symbol of good triumphing over evil. And he stands as the silent guardian of Mont-Saint-Michel, where time stands still. What makes Mont-Saint-Michel extraordinary is not only its stones. It is a structure that lives by nature's rhythm. It breathes with the tides. It approaches. It withdraws. Sometimes alone. Sometimes filled with crowds. Yet in every form, it whispers the same truth. When humanity moves in harmony with nature, it can challenge time itself. Now pause for a moment. Listen to the wind. Feel the sound of the waves. Because Mont-Saint-Michel is not meant to be explained. It is meant to be experienced.